Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody around? Anybody in the lobby? Say hello. Happy Sunday evening to you. Hey there, Steve. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Okay. Right, let me make sure I've got my download codes list here ready to go. Here we go. How are you doing, Steve? How's your Sunday been? Hey, Kat. Hope downstairs is treating you well. Hopefully tons of people will pile in the next sort of 5 minutes or so. And yeah, I've gone live a little bit early. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Kat, let me know if you can hear me okay, hopefully. I'm paranoid with the different stream setup that things are unforeseen and will go wrong. I'll let everybody know on Discord that we are live. Amogus confirmed. Hey, is that Albert? Is it Albert? I forget if that's your username. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm not forgetting. Not too bad, thanks. Hope you're okay. You know I can join in this when I get a Windows version in my hands. Hint, hint. Oh, Steve. Well, it might be a while until you're participating in a game jam then, unfortunately. But that should serve to motivate us somewhat. Oh, it is Albert. Good, good, good. How are you doing, dude? How has your Sunday been so far? Have you been up to much? Been playing any games? We've had another submission here. Let me get that confirmed. Oh, wow, that looks very exciting. I will just approve this and then put it into... Kat's already on the ball. Thank you so much, Kat, as always. On the ball. Every time. Hey, Rex, JSJ. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. I searched up about Rivals 2. It should be coming out soon. Ooh, that's very exciting, Albert. Yeah. I wonder what the price point will be, because I was really surprised to see that it was, still rocking like a 25 plus price tag. Darth Cat, is this ever coming on PC? Ever? Will it ever happen? Yes. Yes, it will. We are working on it. And as you can imagine, it is quite a big task. And we are a very small development team. And always have been. But yes, we are absolutely working on it. There will be it will go into beta. The aim is to have a beta nice and soon, but obviously it can only happen when it happens. But it is something that we will be focusing on somewhat once the next FUZE for Nintendo Switch patch is out and live. Okay, we've sort of been over the last year refocusing back on the Switch product to make sure that there is a patch out that is cementing all of these problems that we have and a bunch of crashes, and to add a few new cool features and whatnot. But then once that's done, which will hopefully be rather soon, okay, we're aiming to submit the patch soon, and of course it will have no problems at all, and it will be perfect, and Nintendo will just say, yep, there you go, instantly, touch wood, all the wood. And then once it's out, we can really focus mainly on the Windows version. And that'll be very exciting. So I'm glad to hear you're looking forward to it. Thank you. That is awesome. Cool. It's good to see some new people in the chat, actually. Don't forget to like the stream on the way in, obviously. You take your shoes off. Like, you knock on the door, you take your shoes off, and then you like the stream, and then you get yourself sat down, don't you? What are the new features? I don't want to give it all away, of course. That would be sort of getting rid of some of the excitement. I have gone into some detail on Discord with the there'll be a FUZE Arena announcement as well when everything is sort of absolutely finalized. But to give you an idea of a few things, there is some mouse support, which is quite cool. So you'll be able to use the mouse in your projects. There's going to be a whole host of new maths functions. I know it's very, very exciting, but it is very exciting for a lot of you who use 3D maths. There's a lot of crash fixes. There's a ton of those, actually. There's things like saving images into your project from the media browser, so which gives you the ability to edit assets that are in the media browser, which is pretty mind-blowingly awesome, and I'm very excited to see what people would do with that. You'll be able to generate images in your code and then save them to your own project, which means they can be shared and whatnot. Obviously, it still goes through the same sharing functionality that everything else does. But yes, that's just a handful of a few. There's plenty more. And yeah, you'll get more details with that as we get closer to the patch drop. And obviously, there'll be everything in the patch notes. Thank you very much for liking the stream. Hi, Vinicity. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Would the mouse support work in the image editor, or is it just for your games? Right now, it is a function that you can call in your code, right? So get the mouse information. But so that's the first step of the functionality that we've added. I'll tell you, we're not going to add mouse support to every single aspect of the software, but the image editor would be extremely cool, and we will be looking into that, Steve. Good to see you, Yan. Is this hi, I'm new here. Yes, excellent. Thank you very much for stopping by. That's super cool. Always happy to see new faces. I wanted to ask how easy FUZE is to learn. I have basic knowledge from C++ from basics like functions and classes. Okay, well, if you have... So obviously I'm obviously going to say this, okay? I would be a bit silly of me to say FUZE is actually really difficult. FUZE is very easy to learn. And the testament to that are the users who are young and learning programming for the first time and making awesome stuff. But if you've got no programming background, then FUZE is a very good way to learn the essentials, the fundamentals, and put them into practice, and it's very beginner friendly and accessible. But if you do have some programming background, you will have absolutely no problem picking it up. It is very, very easy if you've got experience in C++. It will be incredibly easy for you to pick up. And the documentation is good, and you can sort of find any help that you need very quickly and easily. And the FUZE community is much better than Stack Overflow, let me tell you that. So yes. If you want any help at all, there's lots of tutorials in the software. Let me show you on the screen here. If you go to the help section, right, there are tutorials about every single concept that you might need. And obviously a full command reference for every single function and examples for each one, etc., etc. So hopefully it's very accessible, and if you've got programming experience, super accessible. It doesn't have classes in the same way that C++ does, but you do have structs and all the bells and whistles that come along with that. But anyway, happy to answer any specifics. Jan, thanks so much for saying hello. That's really, really cool. Welcome to the FUZE community. Okay, so we are just past 7 o'clock. And we all know what that means. It's probably time to get started, eh? Awesome. Good to see plenty of people here. Thank you very much for liking the stream. That is super, super awesome. Oh, by the way, Albert, I did mean to say hi to Edie and Helen as well. Hope they're doing all right. Okay. Right, so with all this said and done, everybody said hello to, everyone greeted. Let's get started. This is a FUZE Game Jam, as you know, as it says. as the title. That's why you're here. So let's get started with with the Game Jam stream proper. I'm assuming everybody knows, but if you don't, a FUZE Game Jam is where we provide a theme, and then everybody who wants to participate in the community has a certain amount of time to make a game in FUZE, and then we showcase the results on these streams, which is super cool, and the results are always amazing, and it's always just mind-blowing to see the creativity in this community every single time. You never fail to impress, although, you know, I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys every single time, but it is just so consistent. Hey, Reggie Dion, first-time attendee, just observing, thanks. No problem at all. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy the stream, maybe give you some inspiration, and if you haven't already got FUZE, maybe convince you to go and give it a go. This is really cool. I'm so excited to see some new people in the chat. That is absolutely awesome. Right, so we've introduced the Game Jam thing. You all know what's going on. Let's get the first game on the screen. So we're going to take the first download code in our list, and I'm going to put it on the screen here in the bottom right. Just in there. And if you've got FUZE, I strongly urge you to download the games and play them alongside me so we can try and all enjoy them together and see if we can beat each other's scores. Actually, let's get a bit more light. If I just turn these on. No. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Is the language used similar to Lua? It does have its similarities to Lua, yeah. It's very similar to Python in a lot of ways. It's very similar to Lua in a lot of ways. It's similar to C in a lot of ways. It's very similar to Basic in a lot of ways. We took inspiration and influence from a bunch of different areas, and hopefully combined, you know, some of the best bits of everything. And, you know, I'm not saying it's a perfect language. I'm sure that you'll have things that you prefer in other ones, but it has a lot of similarities to Lua and Python, yes. That's nice to hear. Already purchased the engine on my Switch OLED. Can't wait to test it out. I'll definitely stay here for the jam. Awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Raphael, for some reason your message is getting retracted. I'm not sure if you're doing that yourself, but hi. I did see that you said hi, and let the record show I say hi to you. Okay, right. Let's get this first program on the go. What we've got, P5. So the theme for this game jam is the word match. And I thought that was an interesting one because, you know, you've got like, well, a match can be lots of things, not just a thing that burns, but it can be, you know, like a competitive match. It can be a matching sort of thing going on. There's a lot you can do with match. There we go. Is there a place with a list codes for the games? I've got that behind the scenes, Rex, but after the stream is done, I will update the video description with all of the games that are featured. And then at the time of playing, I'm just going to drop them as we come into them so that people in the chat aren't playing ones later on and sort of getting spoilers for the later games. But yeah, once it's done, you'll see them all in the video description. I forgot there was a game jam. Fly. This is when you said Rock and Stone to me on Discord. I was thinking, does he mean like, do you want to play Deep Rock? Because I'm about to go live. So, and do you realize why I pressed V as well? Do you realize what I'm getting at there? Dave, you need to do Frog as a game jam. That's very true. Actually, we do need to show that off, dude. Right, here we go. We have got here. Actually, what is it even called? This is a Waldron game. It is called Frong. Yeah, Frong, as in wrong, but frog as well. So can we get a load of Waldron hype in the chat, please? Let's see that hype in the chat. I want you to take the hype that you feel within, extend it through the body, out the fingers, into the keyboard, and then into the chat, represented somehow, either via text or emojis. Fly, the V, right? What button do you press in the game to rock and stone? Yes, yes. Let's see that. Thank you, Mercus. Nice one, everybody. Waldron hype. Indeed. That's it. Oh, Petra, good to see you. Good to see you. It's lovely to have everybody here. Right. Shall we? Shall we? Here we go. This is Frong by Waldron. Now, I'm going to just get my volume up a little bit. And let's get the game audio nice and audible. I can hear straight away Waldron. I love this because so you've got one of my tracks in the background, but you're also adding your own reverby hits in there, which is super awesome. I know that they're not in the track, so that is fantastic. Hey Mom, good to see you in the chat. Just having a quick look, shall peruse a couple of games. Excellent, Mum. You're always welcome. And lots of love to you on this Mother's Day. And I suppose that's a good segue to just say Happy Mother's Day to everybody, including my mum in the chat there. Why not wish her a Happy Mother's Day? And I wish everyone else's mums a Happy Mother's Day, just to get that out of the way. Okay, shall we Frong? Let us Frong. I imagine we have to press A to start. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. We have... Oh, beautiful. Instantly very, very accessible game sort of type. Oh my god, that one's going a lot quicker than the others. Do they all get faster or something? I mean, whatever I'm doing right now is... This is fronging, I suppose. Oh god, they're getting through. Ugh. I feel like I'm creating sounds of disappointment in the game here. I'm sure that the ones that hit the red get much faster. I love the ball collision that you've got going on here, Waldron. This is fantastic. Okay, I think we've fronged this pretty well because all the frongs are on the right-hand frong here. So hopefully, as the frong sort of reaches its most fronged point, we can continue to frong sort of at a reasonable pace. Oh god, this doesn't mess about. This is true frong. Oof. Oh, there's a lot of sounds of disappointment happening. It's very smooth, Waldron. I love the arena that you've got here. It's very original. Oh god, this is impossible to not let a single frong through. Oh, that's the chaos frong right there. Okay. See if we can go for a quick reverse frong. Hasn't been pulled out of the bag in a very long time. Generations of players fronging over the years. I've never seen the reverse frong since it's 73, I think. With Charles Frongingdale, descendant of the great John Frong the First. True, frongers back in the day, they fronged differently than frongers these days. But you all know this, and it's well documented. Okay, we got another level, I think. Or did I just run out of time? Okay, they get a lot faster when you hit them. Okay. And when they hit the red. So it is just making it harder all round, really. Okay. Quite forgiving there. Yeah, the collisions between each ball sort of really throws one off the fronging. But we'll see if the frong is generous to us on this game. The reverse frong is legendary. It really is. Oh dear, I was looking at the chat. Oh, it's all fronged now. Frong it. Never mind. Okay, I had a nothing fronged with that. Then I like it a lot. What do you think of their economic policy? That doesn't make any sense, okay? Frong is obviously a game. And Charles Frongingdale the 8th and John Frongworth the 1st, they famously very, very separate from economics and geopolitics. They stayed in the Frong lane. All these gamers can't be Frong. Deary me. Deary me. Well, that was brilliant. That is brilliant. Waldron, quality. Love it. And I suppose I'm thinking about the match part. I suppose one could say that we have to match our position to the position of the ball. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's tenuous, a little tenuous, but I will absolutely accept it. And thank you so much for submitting. Two Frongs don't make a right. Two Frongs don't make a fright, perhaps. Oh, God. Oh, dear. That's very funny. Very nice first game in this jam. Interesting concept. Agreed. Kicking it off nice and strong. Always high quality with Waldron. Always high quality with Waldron. You're hitting the Frongs with them, of course. I completely forgot. That's always been the case in Fronging. You have your match to hit the Frong with. Sorry. You can tell I haven't Fronged in a good 20 years. Looks like Devieus is coming out ahead there with the Frong of the day. A high score Frong of 530. Let's see if anyone can beat that. Can we get a huge round of applause, please, for Waldron and the Frong? Your cringeness is unmeasurable. Tell you what's cringe, though, Albert. Misspelling, okay? And it's, I think you want immeasurable with 2 M's. And there's nothing more cringe than illiteracy. I'm sorry, Albert. That's what happens if you call me cringe. I get defensive, okay? Excellent. Lovely. Let's see that support in the chat. That is awesome. Waldron, much loved member of the community. Thank you so much for submitting, dude, as usual. The lifeblood of the FUZE community. Here today, Frong tomorrow. I think 2 Frongs don't make a right is my favourite so far, actually. Davey, you're making fun of people without access to education again. You've got no excuse now, okay? If you've got the internet. No excuse. No excuse at all. Okay. Right. Let's download the next game, shall we? Let's get the next one up and running. Up and in the runnings. Okay. Download code is going on the screen right now. And we have ourselves a game from the Patriarch himself. The great Patriarch. DaddyJDM. Allow us to release the hype for DaddyJDM, please, in the chat. Get this downloaded. C8G. Fly clipped. Oh, dearie me. I mean, you know, it does make me feel like a famous streamer, so I won't complain. One can only... Yeah, I'm happy to live in Fantasyland, with Fly being my only dedicated anti-fan. Oh, dear. Birthday candles. Birthday candles. Let's get some hype. DaddyJDM with the birthday candles. Short tech demo. DaddyJDM has a birthday approaching. Oh, cool. Awesome. Enjoy your birthday cake after blowing out candles. Yes, very important. Very, very, very important indeed. Don't be eating the slice with the candle still lit. Okay? Blow them out first. Which were lit by matches, of course. Yes, of course. Excellent. That is enough of a link for me. That's beautiful. Hold A to inhale. Release the blow out the... Oh, interesting. That's a strange I don't think I've ever seen like a breathing control sort of thing. That's awesome. Gonna start an r/we hate Dave. Fly? God. That subreddit's gonna be all but like 2 people probably. You and probably someone from, I don't know who. I mean, someone out there is gonna hate me. But it's not many. Oh dear. Getting some candles in the chat. Love to see that. Love to see that. Okay. Are we all ready for the DaddyJDM game? Birthday candles. Here it is. Ready or not? Oh, wow. That's actually quite creepy in a way. Just in this. Yes, Albert, it will be just you and Byron in the in that subreddit, yes. So this is just a black room. So enjoying your birthday. Hopefully, DaddyJDM, I do hope for you that your birthday will be more or less lonely and dark than this. This reminds me of the cake at the end of Portal. Okay. A to inhale. And then let go to exhale and blow them out. Oh, there's still some left. Excellent. Is there any left? Is it going to go pitch black? No, I think that's all the candles put out. That's all the candles gone. Ugh. Gives me Dark Souls vibes, Ian. Okay? Immediately my favorite chatter. Okay? You know the way to my heart. You mentioned Dark Souls. I'm a simple man, okay? Someone mentions Dark Souls in any sort of vaguely positive light and kinship. Yeah? Instant kinship. Ominous. It will be wonderful, thank you. Oh, good. DaddyJDM, good to see you in the chat here. If you did say hello earlier on, sorry if I missed you. So cute. Yeah, it's brilliant. So cute. I love this overlay here of the mouth. That's amazing, look. Right. I shouldn't have to say this. I shouldn't have to say this in the chat, right? But it really is not about ranking the games. It's not about better or worse. Like, there's no point in ranking them. There's no hierarchy to this, yeah? We're not going to put them in a list. We're not going to judge them on... Right? It's just celebrating people's creativity, right? Maybe someone hasn't had the same amount of time that someone else has had to make something. So if you're going to start talking about this is better than this, I'm not interested. Okay, it's a very, very fast way to get banned. It's not the vibe we're going for. So, yeah, hope that's understood. We might have some fronging time later. Okay, we'll see. Never played Dark Souls, but it is the best. Love it. Rex, that's exactly the sort of opinion, yes. Totally unwarranted, but it's the best. I agree. Although I have played it a lot. And if you haven't played it, then you should. Exactly, Devieus. You get it. Everyone's triple S rank. Exactly. It would be a very boring tier list. Because it would just be one tier of S. Or it's just F, okay? And F is for FUZE. Well said, Dave. That's the last thing we want to hear. All the equal. Yeah, exactly. We do occasionally run like competitions. It's a rarer thing, but we have done a couple of competitions before. And when we do, it will be about that. But it's not about that for these game jams. Okay, sorry, no problem. No, not a problem. As long as you understand the vibe. All right, Albert. Take care, mate. Enjoy the cleansing. All right. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Okay. Let's move on. Thank you very much to DaddyJDM. If I haven't already, I don't think I actually already said, but can we get a big round of applause, please, for DaddyJDM? And a happy birthday in advance for when it arrives. Everyone is incredible. IMHO? Mom, why did... I didn't know that you knew that acronym. That's very internet speak of you, I must say. Gosh, you'd pass for a common Redditor. And I couldn't agree more with that opinion either. Everyone is incredible in this community. Pink hands in the chat. All right. Okay, moving on. Moving on, let's have a look at the next game. We have a... Ooh. So this is interesting. This is interesting. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. We have a new submitter. Unless it's somebody going under a pseudonym, which is possible, has happened before. But let's get this game downloaded and get some hype for the person called Sprite. Sprite hype. And if we don't see any sprites, then something's amiss. MNDXN. Oh, what have I done wrong here? NQSM3. I'll put S. M3. MNDXN. That's the one. Quite new to the... Excellent. Look at this. Look at this. All games have their good things. What I love about the games are the concepts that are made. Very nice second game. Ian, love your vibe, okay, dude? Loving that vibe. You absolutely get it. This is... I mean, I think, just to say, like, if you have actually gone through it yourself, right? Like, put the time in, done the work, written a little game, no matter what it is, if you've done that process yourself, you immediately understand just how difficult it is, even to get something very, very basic off the ground, and how worthy of praise that is. It's no joke, yeah? And not just that, regardless of how the game is, you've had the courage to put it out there in front of people, and that takes a lot. And that's absolutely worthy of commendation as far as I'm concerned. So on those two grounds, I don't care what you submit. If it's unfinished, if it's a mess, just happy to, have you share that part of yourself with us. That's what it's all about. Anyway, let's see what they have brung before us. Yes, Fly, yes, let's see. Sprite hype, Sprite emoji. Yes, we should have a little Sprite, little drink. Welcome to the Gamejam, Sprite. Indeed. So, we are looking at Hexentrank, which is quite the name, / The Witch's Brew. Hi there, I'm quite new to the FUZE Arena community, and this morning I saw that there's another Gamejam this evening. Luckily, I was already working on a match 3 game. Wow, that is incredibly lucky. So I tried finishing it today. I didn't achieve that, so I hope you all enjoy my half-finished prototype. Vila Grus Sprite. Grus... what is that? Is that... what language? That looks like German, maybe. I feel ignorant. Hey, it's you, Raphael! Awesome. Awesome. That is so cool. I'm glad that you're in the chat, and I'm glad that you're here to see your game showcase. Thank you so much for submitting. You are awesome for doing so. Left stick to move the cursor, A button to select collect 3 magic ingredients in a row to brew a potion. Oh! I love some potion brewing themes, okay? I've really wanted to make I've made a couple of potion related games, or at least projects, and I like to see that. Anything that references the potion seller meme I enjoy. Sorry, no, you never apologize for the German. That is super cool. Okay, I just love the fact that there are people from various places in the world in this community doing this. That is just insanely cool to me. Okay, exactly, keine Problem. Absolutely. And maybe if my mum is in the chat, she can throw a bit of German out there. I mean, all I've got is ich habe kein Geld and meine Katze brennt. Okay, these are 2 phrases that serve me very well in my German escapades. You can figure those out for yourself. Okay. Right. So left stick and A button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, look at the cat at the top here. So we're like selecting ingredients and then brewing a potion. And we've got to brew a pink potion. This is cool. This is super cool. Okay, so what do we need to put in? Pink potion. I take it we're going to need some red and some white. How do we have to like drag it over? Or do we click? Oh, it's a swapping sort of thing. Wait, let me read these again. Collect 3 magic ingredients in a row. Right, okay. It's a tile swapping game. Super cool. Okay, I thought we were like dragging things over. So if I put this here, oh wow. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So if we swap these around, maybe. Whoa, that was an absolutely god tier move. Look at this combo. Whoa. Totally meant to do that. Okay. Totally meant to do that. Wow, look back at the chat and it's just all German. That's awesome. Willkommen, ich mach's Spaß. Ich bin eine Sprite. My cat burned. Yes, exactly. Yeah, my cat is on fire. Very useful phrases. Oh, dearie me. How silly. How very silly. Right, okay. This is incredibly impressively cool, though. I love this animation that you've got. And look at these combos. It's exciting. Wow. This is serious combo territory. Look at this. Cascading. I'm not... My potion is definitely going the wrong color, though. It's sort of turning a green. And I want it to be pink. We need more red in this. More red, more white. Oh, but no, there's loads of stuff going in. All the ingredients are falling into the potion. Oh, no. This is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. I really, really love this. Is the potion bisque? That potion up there, that's like a light pink to me. It's not quite bisque. In the moment, it can be very difficult, very luck dependent. Yeah, that's no problem at all. This is such a cool concept, okay? I love this concept. Look at this. This is an incredibly strong first Game Jam submission. I've just completely glossed over this. So, Raphael, awesome work. For a first-time submission, this is absolutely great. Are you in the FUZE Discord? And if so, let me know, because I will give you the Game Jammer role, of course. Okay, it's all going into the potion now. Oh, we can get some more red in there. Pretty good. Only thing wrong with it. Great game. When the potion salesman says his potions are too strong, he means this. Yes, exactly. Try to put like one ingredient in and then just actually accidentally spill every ingredient I own into the potion. You know what this makes me think of, right? Does anyone remember the book George's Marvelous Medicine by Roald Dahl? This instantly channels George's Marvelous Medicine, which is a well-beloved English book, English story. It's a classic. If you haven't read it, you should look it up. As a kid, I loved that book, and it made me want to make my own potions, like mixing all the shampoos and not to drink, but just to have a big pot of just nonsense liquid, and then probably have to throw it away. Or my mum would have to shout at me and then clean it up. Yeah, but it just channels that inner child, you know, wanting to brew potions. This is great. This is super, super cool. Oh no, it's gone black. That's probably not a good sign for it. It's certainly not the pink potion that we've been told to make. You think maybe we can bring it back? I don't think so. I don't think we can. We would need to really lighten this potion up. I think it's beyond saving now, this potion. I like the little hitbox to show where you're pointing. Me too, me too. Hey, James, nice to see you. James Morris, thank you for stopping in. Flowers or of turnips? Yes, that would probably that would be a good ingredient. Eat the soap, probably shouldn't do that, Byron. Love me some Roald Dahl. I thought you would, Vinicity. Can we get a huge round of applause, please, for Raphael or Sprite for this absolutely insanely good first Game Jam submission. What an absolute achievement. Legend. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I would love to see this pushed further. I think this is a really wonderful premise for a game. It's very, very enjoyable immediately. hands in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Well done, Raphael. And thanks so much for submitting. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I will say, actually, and I'm not entirely surprised about this, but we don't have lots of submissions this weekend for this game jam. I think maybe in future we'll always do a bit of an extended period because, yeah, we want more and more submissions. So hopefully, if we give people lots more time, I might even start doing like a week or something, because yeah, I really want to increase the number of submissions just generally across the board, and give everyone more of a chance to get something together. So we don't have loads more. We only have 3 more games on the list, so we'll get through those games, and then we'll see if we want to go back and play a couple more, or we can hang out for a bit longer and chat. But yes. Better sign off now, Dave. Bye, Camp. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mum. Happy Mother's Day again. Thank you so much for saying hello. It's lovely to see you and have you here. Thanks for supporting, Mum. Take care. I'll speak to you later. It could be because it was irregular for a time. Yes. Yeah, Devieus, you're correct. Yeah. We had sort of a couldn't really, yeah, a bit, I'd say indecision on it, and you know, sometimes it just completely slips your mind when it gets to like close to the day and you think, oh no. So I think we'll go with this rule going forward. We'll always have a week. Let's always have a week to do a game jam going forward. So I want to increase the submissions and give everyone a chance. Dave, you can entertain us by streaming some Elden Ring. That is a... Tell you what, Steve, I wouldn't mind actually. I'm currently not set up to do that so easily, but I don't think it's very FUZE adjacent. I don't think so, and it's not really a suitable game for the stream. But I really should. Elden Ring strings before the DLC. It's not a bad idea. I'll have a think about it. Not sure. It might not be this. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I think it's it might be a little bit PG for us. I was going to work on a submission for other things, but got in the way. I plan to get back to FUZE soon, but working on a project in a group. No worries, James. Not at all. Not at all. Life is life. You know, you got to do the things you got to do. But I hope that everyone is. If you have played Elden Ring, I hope you are excited as me for the DLC, because I'll tell you I am. Make a second channel. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, this seems like some interest, so perhaps... All right, look. Enough people have said this to me now. I will... I'll put some serious thought into that. Okay, right. Moving on. Thank you so much again, Raphael. That was absolutely awesome. And what a prototype it was. And for a first submission, absolutely legendary. Let's sneak peek at the new patch, vinicity. No, I can't do that. Currently, the patch only exists on our development consoles, and actually, they're at the office, right? So I actually couldn't, even if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm not sure. Perhaps something. But when the patch is releasing, we will do a video on covering the patch. DRG stream, also a good option. Okay, right, let's move on. Let's get another game on the screen. We're going to move on to the Petra Crockett submission. Let's get some hype for Petra, please, in the chat. Okay. Let's just put this here. And, oh, hold on a second, actually. Cool. Okay. We could do a game jam to celebrate the occasion. Oh yeah, that first patch game jam will be interesting because I imagine you're going to have some stuff in there that, you know, will be unique to the patch. It'd be great to see some games that involve the mouse. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. Right, so I need to download the game, don't I? 5TZ63 MNDDT. Okay. Cool name. Photodrone. Oh, wow, okay. So, Photodrone. By Petra Crockett, in brackets mozipha, for FUZE Gamejam 30 theme, match, fly around and take photos. Whoa, okay. Okay. You know, I must have a look at what you're doing here with this load of stuff. That's very intriguing indeed for workflow. Let's have a look at this. Photodrone, fly around and take photos. Hopefully it'll be very intuitive. Let's see what we've got now. Petra, I know, likes to work in 3D a lot and is incredibly good at it. So let's see what we have here. Welcome to Photodrone. Take pictures with your remote control drone. Include everything on the list, but don't include forbidden objects. Oh god. So ZR and ZL is forward backwards. Right stick is aim. D-pad is slide. A take a photo. Y is view ideal photo. Okay. Setting goals. Oh. Huh. Include. Oh wow. Cool, so we've got a 3D scene flying. This is so lovely. Include red rocks and dead tree. And avoid the 5 white mushrooms. Okay, so we need to like... something like this. Should we try this? Shall we, press Y? What have we got? Photo 1 of 10. Oh, we didn't do very well. Oh. Oh. No! What do patches include for this engine? New functions, never used that many game engines before. Yes, Jan, it's new functions, couple of new features. A lot of stability and bug fixes, help documentation, big help documentation improvements. Actually, a lot of things that were previously a little bit cryptic to figure out that could have had better documentation, like the render effects, system variables. These have gotten much better documentation. A whole bunch of new functions, as we said, and there was one other thing I wanted to say there. I've forgotten, it slipped my mind. There's a couple of general sort of quality of life things you could sort of class as documentation. And oh yeah, there are some sort of generalized optimizations as well for some general speed improvements on a few programs, depending on what it is you're doing. Certain programs will be will receive quite the boost to performance, depending on what you're doing in your program. Anyway, so we didn't capture that dead tree. I thought we did. But let's continue and see if we can do any better. So we've got to include the yellow fence and the flower, but red. So yellow fence. Let's fly away a second and see if we can... Yellow fence? And a red flower. Yellow fence. I don't even see a yellow fence. A sneaky little table back there. This is very cozy. It's very fun. It's such a chill. But yellow fence, I am a little confused about. Oh, this isn't the dead... That's the dead tree. Oh, okay. That's why we failed on the last one. Yellow fence and a red flower. Where is this yellow fence? Huh? We've got a computer as well. Oh, cheeky laptop there. Perhaps it's this yellow fence and then... Oh, we've got to avoid the rock wall, the log, the swamp tree, the flower that's bisque, the blue car, and the taxi. Oh my word. Okay, does that get us there? Let's try that. Ugh. I incorrectly captured swamp tree and flower. Oh no. This is really interesting. Okay, this one looks easier. Avoid, so you got to include the bisque flower and the yellow berry. This is the bisque flower. And the yellow fence, I presume, is just the fence that we did capture. And we've got to avoid the pine tree, which is either of those. So if we... something like this. Jeez. Oh, what pine tree? I didn't get a pine tree. Let's have a look at the chat here. Mushroom scary. Yellow fence is the only fence. We've got to change the name. Okay. This is so good. I agree. Hey, Anna, good to see you. Hapax. How are you doing? I hope you're busy on your synths this evening. Dave, you're kind of bad at this. I can see that fly. Yes, I'm aware. Hope I haven't missed too much. You missed a fair bit, but don't worry. The edge of frame detection's a bit wonky sometimes. Okay, looks kind of hard. It is. I'm very intrigued, though. Because you are doing some clever stuff to determine what is and isn't in your viewport. You've got to have your viewport represented in quite a sophisticated way there. I'm very intrigued to see what you're doing with that. Okay. We've got to include the dead tree. Right, this is the dead tree. The tent, yes. 2 tents. There's 1 tent there, a tent there. We've got to get the swamp tree, which I presume is this type of tree. And we want the bisque flower. But we don't want the chair. We don't want the rock wall. We don't want red flowers. We don't want tables. And we don't want 5 white mushrooms. Now, hang on a second. Where are the mushrooms? Where's the white mushrooms? I thought these were mushrooms for a second at first. Where are these mushrooms? I don't see any mushrooms around here. Let me get right on the ground, sniff them out. Like a truffle-smelling animal that I am. There they are. Right, we can't get these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So we need the dead tree and the swamp tree and the tent. And the bisque flowers. But we can't have any. That is difficult. Okay. That gets the dead tree, the swamp tree, the bisque flower, but not the tent. And we can't get that chair. Maybe if we go for this tent. I wonder if it can tell that this tent is obscuring the chair. I can see a chair back there, look. This gets... Oh, the chair, we can't get the chair in. And that gets the... Okay, what about that? Let's try that. I think it's going to be mean to me. What are we saying? Oh, it's struggling. It's thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Oh, raycasting would be a way to do it, yeah. Oh, I got the red flowers, 5 white mushrooms, and a rock wall. Oh! Interesting stuff on this game. I wonder how it's programmed. As I understand it, it looks like all objects in the camera screen, and then it looks at what objects should and shouldn't be there. Very cool. Yeah, it's knowing what's in the camera screen. I suppose we could send a ray. So actually, it's a bit of an interesting segue. Currently, there's only one raycasting function in FUZE that is supported, and that is raycast object, which specifically raycasts to an object handle that you provide. And the raycast just on any object function doesn't currently work. That is fixed in the patch though. That one is absolutely fixed, and the raycast has been slightly optimized as well. So Raycast is going to get a lot more accessible and usable in the patch. And with all the 3D mask functions, we should see some pretty awesome 3D stuff, including camera roll. I'll give away as well. We've got camera roll, guys, which means we can do some cool stuff with that. We can do some cool stuff with that, let me tell you. Okay. It all takes occlusion into account to some degree, but part of it's based on ray traces, which does some odd things to the hit detection in some case. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing indeed. Petra, the real deal. Crockett. Where's Colin? It would be nice to see Where's Colin brought to its completion. Okay, this should be easy, look. Did you fix the timer crashes in the patch too? I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say 100%, but I think that we fixed them quite a while ago. And because this patch has been, in the runnings for a long time, with sort of amounts with the workflow being taking a huge backseat while we do all the things that were necessary at the time, and we had to move and whatnot. But I want to say yes, Vin, but don't. I mean, if not, we'll take a look at it. Future's looking bright, Devieus. Love that. Absolutely. So, we need to just include the rock wall. If this doesn't get me a point, okay. It did! If that isn't a picture of the rock wall, I don't know what is. Amazing work, they're working with the limitations. Yes, absolutely. Petra, this is really quite incredible. Dead tree, swamp tree, chair, yellow fence. It's that difficult one again. Or it's very difficult. And we can't get the van. Well, okay. We need to capture the chair. We can't get the white mushroom, so we've got to avoid the red flowers. Dead tree, swamp tree, chair. Yellow fence is not there. There's a fence there. Oh. No, we need that dead tree in the shot. This is tough. We've got to not get any red mushrooms. Oh, this is really hard. You probably need the whole object on screen. It does seem that way. It does seem that way. Yes, I probably should have zoomed out a bit more for that rock wall. Right, that tree, the swamp tree, a chair, which is over there, and the yellow fence. Like, it's got to. Hang on, there's dead trees up there. Ooh. Okay. We can't get tall tree, which is that one, but we can. We can't get the mushrooms. Oh no, that's not mushrooms, they're flowers. That's fine, we can get those. Right, that looks good. Dead tree, swamp tree, chair, yellow fence, everything's entirely in shot. Come on. We got the tall tree. Oh. I low-key dream of a FUZE music maker called Muse. DaddyJDM. If we make a music maker, you better believe that's what it's going to be called. It's pretty good. Dave's Cogs a thing. Or a confectionery editor called Confu. A confectionery editor. I like the sound of that. In theory, it counts partial objects, but keeps things just out of edge of frame. Sometimes get picked up too. Why sometimes dings you for stuff that is invisible. Gotcha. Okay. Very ambitious and awesome idea for a project. Right, we've got a chance to redeem ourselves. Got to get the rock wall. Can't get the flower. Can't get the... Right. This is absolute. Okay? We're going to score a point now. Okay, you ready? We're going to score a point now, guys. You ready for this point? Oh no! Oh no! I failed. Is that not the rock wall? Is that red rocks? Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm not a photographer, okay? I don't like taking pictures on my phone. I'm not good at it, okay? Look, we will score a point. We will. Oh, it's a really difficult one. Oh, God. Pine tree, red flowers, yellow fence, red rocks, and the van. Right, okay. But we can't get the taxi. We can't get the blue car. We can't get the swamp tree. And we can't get the bisque flowers. Red rock. That's the rock wall. Oh dear. I tried. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I've made people miserable with my lack of skill. Hey, Adriana, good to see you. That's really nice. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. 10 out of 10. Devieus, no. No, I don't believe it, okay? Even if you take a screenshot, I won't believe it. Okay, pine tree, yellow fence, so the fence. Red rocks, yes. The van, yes. We can't get the swamp tree, that's fine. We can't get the taxi, that's fine. We've got red flowers. Right. Okay, what is there anything wrong with this? Okay, is there anything wrong with this? We've got the pine tree. I've got to get it all in shot, but it's so easy to... Right, okay. What are we... Is there any... What's wrong with this one? Yellow fence. Got the red rocks there. Pine tree there. Got some red flowers. Right? Here we go. This has got to be fine. I got the taxi. Yeah, it did count the taxi and the blue car. I would like to get 1 point, okay? I really would. I was going to sink down into the abyss. Let's sink down into the abyss. No, I'm going to have to come all the way back up if I do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Flower red, table, and van. That's got to be from this sort of shot. We can't get the blue car or the rock wall, okay? So we've got to go this way. Right. Look. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? There's nothing wrong with that. Right? This game has me questioning myself in a way I never have. This is brilliant. Petra, this is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and I need to go now. I need to study a bit for the math test. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have been an awesome presence in the chat. Seriously, can't wait to see you again here. Hope you stop by again, and good luck for your maths test. Yeah, hopefully we'll see a submission from you in the future, Jan. Take care of yourself. Thanks again. Right, that's perfect, yeah? I'm just doing it. You better believe in me. Believe in me. What? I didn't check the answer. I promise I didn't cheat. I promise. I actually... You saw me. You saw me not cheat. Yeah, I can't... I actually got a good photo and the one time it thought I cheated. Why? I'm crushed. I'm actually crushed. Oh no. It's the last one. Okay, yellow fence, dead tree. Okay, right. Okay. I'm losing my mind. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can't get the van. We can't get the pine tree. And we can't get 5 white mushrooms. Yellow fence, dead tree. Right, it's got to be from above. And it's got to be like this. Okay. No van there. Is there a pine tree there? No. No, there isn't. There's a dead tree. There's the yellow fence there. Okay. No van, no pine tree, no mushrooms. Okay. Petra, I hope you don't think that I'm actually... okay. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, okay? This is awesome. And this game has been great content for the stream, so it is all positive, even if I am visibly quite perturbed. Okay. You see this Joy-Con, okay? Nope. A button, right? That's the picture. Here we go. Oh, I can't look. Oh! Do we get a point? We got a point. Yes! Yes! I will take it. I will take it to the bank. Okay? That's amazing. That is such a cool idea for a game. Ah, dear. Massive round of applause, please, for Petra. That is what an idea for a game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Such a cool idea. I don't think I've seen that anywhere before either. I mean, maybe I could be sort of, uneducated on that, but like, yeah, very original. Certainly not seen anything like it in FUZE. Are your two Joy-Cons the same colour, Dave? They are. They are indeed. OLED. Devieus. It is literally 10 times worse. Quite literally, mathematically 10 times worse. Oh dear. Awesome. And congratulations on your good score as well. Might cause a problem in your game. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Right. Absolutely brilliant. Super, super, super awesome. Oh, wow. God. I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. I don't think I've got any other coloured Joy-Cons. I think the other ones I had... So I have some modded Joy-Cons, but they were originally grey, I think. I could try. I could try them. I think they're in this carrier thing here. Kat, are your Joy-Cons... Were they thingy coloured? Were they oppositely coloured? I'll go and grab Kat's Joy-Cons from downstairs, because I also could just do with nip into the bathroom as well. So I will take a minute here. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay? Don't wait too long. I mean, do wait long. Okay? No matter how long I am, wait. I'll be back. Okay? Don't go anywhere. Right? Promise. I'll be back. Not long. Okay? 2 secs. Hold on. 2 ticks. Back in just 2 ticks. Right? Ready? Okay? Here we go. Right, now. Okay, starting from now. Okay, and we are back. Oh dear. The Joy-Cons have coded colours. Interesting. They do indeed. Hard coded colours. No matter what you do to them, they will always have that. Days Escape Red Alert. Why didn't I think of that? Mods are away commencing Frong posting. Oh boy, it's Frong time. Will they find a rock wall to take pages off? Oh, Vinicity, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's if you've always had red and blue Joy-Cons, then I'm not surprised. But actually, yeah, I wonder what these will come up with. Do you know? I'm curious. I'm curious about something. Let me do a quick test. Actually, let me do a quick test. Why not? Why not? We don't have tons of projects to get through, so we've got a bit of bit of time to test. So what is it? We just want to print C0 dot what is it? Dot color. Let me check the documentation for this. Inputs, controls. What have we got? Dot C dot velocity, orientation, color. Main color of the left controller, sub color of the left controller. So we want 0 and 2, I think. We don't want C0, we want C dot color 0. This is left controller. We want to stringify that. And then we want to do the same but with the right controller on the next line. And that was 2. Right? Yeah, not C0, not C0. Sorry. That was my mistake there. Ooh, hang on. Now look at that. Interesting. It's reading black for the left Joy-Con, but like grey. Is that grey? I mean, it's almost white. 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. Subcolors would be, I think it did explain actually just there. Oh, it's gone back to, oh, silly. Hang on. Let me just go into the controls function and that should bring up controls. There we go. Subcolor of the left control, buttons and control stick. So it should be main color of the left controller. Need to attach the Joy-Cons in order to do it. I see, I see. Okay. Let's try Vinicity's game without any adjustments. We'll see if it picks up a difference in color, and then we will, if it's not working, we'll try Cat's. Lovely. Look at these. Just look at these. Look. Custom Joy-Cons. Now, these were originally red and blue, so it should be fine. The color will still read as that, but just look at this. Look. Look at this blurple see-through dreamscape with these blurple. I can't actually sort of get it in cap, but look, these like chrome, blurple chrome, but just legit. Okay. Right. Let's have a go of the game without any adjustments, see what we get, and then we can cross the bridge / burn the bridge when we get to it. We need to have a look at the next game. I suppose I haven't even confirmed that the next one was Vinicity's one. It isn't. We'll get to that one after this one, actually, which is a Devieus game. So can we get some hype for Devieus in the chat, please? Very, very exciting indeed. I saw the name of this game and it immediately made me very happy because I'm hoping... Have I already put it in the chat? Oh, my keyboard was still on the Switch here. So let's get that. And let's get that there. Okay, vinicity. I will just swap them over then when we go to your game, okay? Just to make sure. We might as well if we've got the option. Okay. Now, the name of this game is Square Hole, and there's a particular meme clip, like a particular short, I don't know what you'd call it, but just a funny clip that made its rounds. And I'm wondering if it's a reference to that. If it is, I'm very happy because that makes me laugh quite a lot. But let's get this downloaded. 1Z43 MNDNZ. What? 1ZY43 MNDNZ. Let's see what we get. Excellent. Right, that's worked. Okay. Okay. Match the shapes 10 times. Left stick to move, A to select, X to pause. The game doesn't quite work yet, but you can pretend it does. Yeah, I mean, we can. Awesome. Devieus, as usual. Thank you so much for submitting. Again, being the lifeblood of the FUZE community, making sure we've got some content always, which is awesome, and we appreciate it very much. Kind of, but not intended as much as it actually turned out to be. Okay. Right. Match the shape 10 times. Left stick to move. A to select. Let's see what we get. Let's go. Ooh. That was dramatic. That's such a classy opening screen. Look. Very nice. Oh. Wait. Oh, as in... Oh, cool. Hang on, this doesn't match. Oh, I suppose it does. It's just rotated, of course. Bigger square is that one. Whoa, that was over quickly. Okay, so it wasn't a reference to that. I thought it was going to be like putting the shapes in the hole like that toy, and then every single one goes in the square hole. Game over. Okay, let's try this again. Now, hang on a second. That one does confuse me. Oops. Oh, we got to pause there. So if it doesn't match... there's no heart. Oh no! Ah, maybe that's why you were saying it didn't quite work fully, but you can pretend it does. Very nice. You've got a complete gameplay loop. Very nice use of these. What are these shapes, Devieus? Have you made these shapes yourself? They're very clean, nice shapes. Are they made with the create shape function? Yes, Petra, exactly. That's right. It goes in the square hole. It gives me a lot of joy, that does. I laughed probably more than I should at that. It doesn't actually check correct shapes. Okay, brilliant. Well, let's rock this level. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, shapes. Whoa, it gets crazy. Awesome. Fantastic. Devieus, I love it. Great idea. Great use of the theme. Lovely aesthetic. Very, very cool and stylish, as always. Very nice. It's a complete game loop here. There's a good level of polish here, despite the mechanic not fully working yet. Their default. Okay. Very, very nice. Love what you do with the limitations. You make minimal aesthetics really, really work for you. As always, as I say all the time, you've got a great artistic sensibility. Always looks the part. Always looks really, really cool. Don't know why, but I'm a sucker for circular movement. Me too. Andy, by the way, hi. Sorry, I didn't even realise that you were around, and I saw you in the chat earlier on. It's lovely to see you, Andy. Unfortunately, you've caught us right at the end sort of part of the stream, but thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy the catch-up video when you watch it. When, not if. I see. There you go. Nothing wrong with reusing a bit of your code to make a submission possible. We'd much rather have the submission than not. So, huge round of applause, please, for Devieus. With a very, very cool looking game there. I hope that we get to see that fully up and running and working, because it's a great high score challenge sort of contender. It's a perfect sort of thing for a high score challenge. Two colours only. Ah, yes. Gotcha. I remember now. Okay. Right then. Moving on to the final game of the evening. And I think we'll call the stream, probably, we'll just call it a day after this one, because still got to get a bunch of stuff sorted this evening. My evening is certainly not over yet. And yeah, it's been a really good length of time here. We've managed to, we've stretched it out and made the games last. And yeah, I think 8:30 sort of is a nice time to finish up. I actually planned a circular movement game for myself at about a minute, then realised I had no time. Andy, apologies for that. I was saying earlier on, we are going to increase the amount of time for game jams going forward, quite substantially. So we'll have much more time to work on them in the future, and hopefully we'll get more submissions as a result. That is the idea anyway. Now, before we get this one downloaded, I will just put the I'll put the download code on the screen here. But then before we get it downloaded, I'm going to just swap the Joy-Cons over, and I'm going to have to close FUZE down in order to do this properly, because FUZE gets a little bit confused when you change players. If you assign another pair, there they are. Look, that is definitely red and blue. Confirmed. It came up on the screen there. Now, yeah, if you change players to have a different pair as player one, then FUZE will get a bit confused unless you restart it. So let's get it restarted. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, nice. Ooh, cat. These analog sticks are nice and resistant. They've got a nice pushback to them. They're heavier than mine. Maybe just slightly better stick. I'm not sure. Feels really good. Okay, can we get some vinicity hype in the chat, please? Please. Let your hype descend upon the chat. Okay. My friend says, nice choice in games. Oh, thank you very much, James' friend. I have been recently playing a bit of Pokemon. And it has been awakening a lot of nostalgia, I'll say that. Diamond and Pearl was a good generation, and I've been really thoroughly enjoying it. And then you got Rivals, what a game, and we all love a bit of Smash. Let's have a look. I always feel so smart when I work circular movement out, but I know it's quite simple. Yes, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's a bit of sin and cos go a long way. And it's one of those, sin, cos, 8, and 2. These three functions kind of give you everything you need with circular movement. More or less, right? With some caveats here. Dot and cross, yes, if you want to start getting really fancy. But just some sin and cos, and you can get fantastic sort of circular stuff going on in your code, and it always feels super pro to be using those functions. You don't need to understand their transcendental nature, okay, to use them. I always like to say this to the students I teach, like, you don't need to fully understand the workings behind the scenes, the maths of 8 and 2, to know that you give it an X and Y, and it will give you an angle. You know what you give it, you know what you get, you know how to use it, bam, you're using it. And then later on, that understanding of the maths underneath will come. But the important thing is to do. You learn by doing. Put it into practice. If you had two sides and an angle, would you cosine it or let it trig? I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't possibly say. I just couldn't possibly say. Cool. We're getting the hype in the chat. Okay, right, let's go. Let's get this downloaded actually for a start. I say let's go. Let's get the ball actually rolling for a start. S7. LQ3. 3. MND5C. MND5C. Okay, right. Vinicity presents Atomic Rhythm Matcher 2000. What a fantastic name. You've got a great gift with names, Vinicity. I'm back with a new motion-controlled rhythm game. Oh no, am I going to have to dance? I'm not dancing. Reading the colours of the Joy-Cons are a bit buggy in FUZE. Yes, so if you're playing docked, you might need to re-dock your Switch once to make it work. Restarting FUZE might also help. The game also works with only works with detached Joy-Cons, so no Pro Controls or Switch Lights. Sorry. Instructions: using the Joy-Con sticks to use the Joy-Con sticks to catch the hearts in time with the music. To catch a heart, give the correct Joy-Con a shake. Yes, Samba de Amigo is indeed one of my favourite games. Amazing. The closer you are to the beat, the more you score. Now, a shake, eh? I hope that Cat's gyro and accelerometer are not at all damaged by the customizations that you've done. They'll probably be fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start shaking these manically like some sort of crazed samba fiend. All right, let's have it. Vinicity's Atomic Rhythm Matcher 2000. Whoa, look at this. Oh, wow, this is crazy already. This is frantic. I love that effect with the squares. Turn the volume up. Okay. Oh, it's quite quiet, yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't read that. I've got my... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Wait, which one's blue? Which one's red and which one's blue? Which... Isn't left blue? Is left blue? Why is it not shaking? When do you have to shake? I'm going to read this again. Catch the hearts. Do we have to do that before it starts leaving? Oh, uncomment do intro. Apologies. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Yes, of course. Yes, we want this. We want this. Use the sticks. Wait, let me read that again. Oh, use the joy... Give the correct Joy-Con a quick shake. The sticks. But give the Joy-Con a shake? Or just the... Okay, so we're just using the stick. We're giving the stick a bit of a twist. Oh! Cool. Move the left and right stick and shake it in time with the rhythm. Well, so we have to go like over here. Okay. No, it wasn't. It's perfectly fine. Bam. That's perfectly fine. Okay, I think it's on the way up. It's not bad. And bam. And bam. 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 And dun. 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 No! It's fine! Oh, okay. Now we're getting harder. Nice, dude. Oh, I just hit my mic with the Joy-Con. Vin, this is so cool. Wow, this is ambitious. Seriously ambitious. I see now. Oh. Oh, wow, this is actually quite challenging. It's hard to shake the Joy-Con and keep the stick in the right place. Ooh, Vin, I like what you're doing with the music here. Oh, can't hear it. Okay, sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this right up. It's also very low frequency and very low volume anyway, right? Like the actual audio is a very, very low drone. So if you're listening to this on anything except speakers, I don't think you're going to hear a lot. And the hi-hat that's keeping the beat is a very high frequency thing. So it's quite hard to hear anyway, but let's see if this helps a bit. Get the chat back up here. Mostly works on the Switch Lite. The Joy-Cons are... Oh, the shaking still works. Oh, cool. Does it actually match the controller with the star color, or does it just keep track of left and right? Okay. Not really sure. So, Vin, is it best to shake to the left and right then, instead of up and down? Because it felt like when I go up to shake down, like I would with the maraca, it's triggering too early. So it should just be like perfectly still and then just move. Can you hear that? It's very, very quiet. This is at full system volume. What? I wonder when it wants me to go. Like, definitely aren't going too early. Like, that was too early, in my opinion. Shouldn't matter which way you shake. Bam. Bam. Oops. Bam. Oh, it's so hard to keep the star there. Sorry, to keep the thing in the right place when I shake the Joy-Con. Bam. Dun, dun. You can hear the volume now, can you? Dun. Dun. Oh. Dun. Dun. I've just realised, Vin, what this is. How does it feel to treat me like you do? Very, very similar melody at the beginning there to Blue Monday. Not so much anymore, to be fair. This is incredible, Vin. I wonder how crazy this could get. It's really hard. So hard to keep them in the same place. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, that is mean, Vin. Bam, 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 bam. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my fingers are slipping it here. Okay. 10, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. getting the place that you need to be. Dun, dun. Oh, I missed the top left. Oh! Very difficult to talk and do this, let me tell you, okay? I realise I've been silent for ages. But this is taking my entire brain to do this, I think. Oh. Nice. Hypnotizing, this is, Vince. Excellent. Very, very interesting concept. Like, it's a rhythm game in a way I've never seen it done. It's so geniusly creative, you. Oh, this is nasty, this bit. Wrists are actually beginning to hurt a little bit here. Probably because I'm not wearing the official Nintendo wrist strap, and therefore I'm putting myself in great danger. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I'll be honest, I've just been staring, realised I've just been staring at the centre of this circle for ages. Gosh. Oh. Do you know what? That's just giving me carpal tunnel, that has. Perhaps if you stand... I'm not about to stand up and do it. Would it work better with the Joy-Con in the sock? Maybe. If you just kick your feet out. It works on Switch Lite if you change 142 to right call equals gamma bisc. No way. What? That can't be right. My friend says she can see you struggling. It is indeed a struggle. Yeah, it gets... it feels more intuitive as it goes on. That's... really, really cool. It's very difficult to keep the those circles in that place and move the Joy-Con. That requires like a you know what I'd like to see? I would like to see a version of that where instead of pointing the stick in that direction, the circles are just always on the edges, and you use left stick up and down or right stick up and down to just push them around, and then they remain fixed there. So you could like move it to the place, and then you don't have to keep your thumb in the right place while you shake it, because that is very, very easy to then throw you off the area that you were on. But that is one of the most inventive, creative, and original things I've seen anyone do in FUZE. Vinicity, that's absolutely phenomenally good. Unbelievably good. There is a... I mean, when you say it's not about... I'd be very interested to see how it would feel. I think it could be... it might just be worse. It might not be as good. I don't know. And it could just be a couple more rounds of practice, and I'd feel like it was actually not even necessary. But I'd be interested to see. She wants to mention that we're watching this in VR chat live. Really? That's cool. What? So the video feed is going through... Is it like an internet browser? I've never actually used VR chat, okay? So Yeah, like is there like a browser in there that you can watch it through? Almost want to join you, but playing along. Oh, thanks, Devieus. Super cool though, James. Thanks for telling me, and say hi to your friend as well. Got to go. Sorry. See you at Game Jam. See you later, Marcus. See you at the next Game Jam. Thank you for coming. Would also potentially be cool to have you tap the stars on the cuts. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would play that for ages. So one of my favorite games ever was Donkey Konga on the GameCube, and I will make no bones about saying that I am. Well, I certainly was. I would hope I still am. I was pretty good at that. And I love my rhythm games. I think they're very, very fun. And so I would love to see more from this Vinicity. I think this is incredibly strong. And you could take this to, you could take this to some really interesting places, for sure. I mean, the shapes as well, like, I wonder if there's something difficult you could... There's a lot of axes for difficulty that you could sort of play with. Super, super cool. Super cool. Massive round of applause, please, for Vinicity. That was unbelievable. As usual. And Vin, you should not be nervous at all. It is a smashing idea, and you've executed it beautifully. It looks so polished for being so simple in terms of the aesthetic, but you know what you're doing. You always do such a great job. And it's putting your custom music making Fuse work to the best possible use as well. It's just awesome. So thank you so much for submitting, everybody. That is the final game of the evening. That really was just awesome. As usual, really. Shouldn't be. It's not a surprise, is it? It's not a surprise at all. Even though the bar gets set so high with these game jams, you never ever fail to meet it. And it's just such a cool thing to do this, as usual. As you know, I say it every single time. I'll always say it. It really does mean a lot to us, and it means a lot to me that you would put the time in so that we can do this and have all this fun and get to see the community's creativity like this month in, month out. It's so awesome. It just really is. So thank you, and I hope that you have a great time with the patch when it comes out. There will be more news on this. Obviously, keep your ear close to the Discord and the Fuse Arena page and to the Fuse Arena forum, and you will be kept up to date with any stuff regarding the patch and future Game Jam announcements. We'll see about doing one at the end of this month. There's a couple of things that might preclude that to be on the actual date, but of course, don't worry, we will, if we have to postpone it by a week like we did with this one, we'll do the same thing. And we will have a nice long amount of time as well to create in. So hopefully we'll get loads of submissions as well, and they'll all be incredible. Well, that will always be the case, because it just always is. But yes, thank you so much to everyone for submitting. Thank you so much to everybody who was here, hanging out, and making this an awesome time, for keeping the chat active and lively, to everyone who was brand new and joined in the chat, to the new submitting it, Game Jam submission person. I forgot your name now. Raphael, thank you so much. This was a really awesome evening. I had a lot of fun, and I will be on the Discord and keeping in touch with you all. So, yes. Great fun as always. Thanks, Dave. Not a problem. Thank you, Dave, and thank you, Fuse crew. You're very, very welcome. It's a pleasure. Amazing game jam, as usual. Good times were had indeed. That was a lot of fun. Petra, I just want to thank you for the absolutely S-tier content there. Okay, that was very, very funny. I know that I can hear Kat laughing from downstairs, actually, at that one. And I'll be laughing about that one for a while. It's just... that was just very, very funny. Anyway. Oh, dear. Right. With that, lots of love from me. Look after yourselves, stay hydrated, stay safe, keep coding, keep being awesome, and yeah, I will see you again in about a month's time for another game jam. So, bye.